Two beautiful goals from Rodrygo and Brahim. A harsh statement from Sergio Ramos and why Brahim argued with the Atletico head coach. All the details and intrigues of the first meeting between Madrid and Atletico in the 1-8 finals of the Champions League. Watch the video all the way to the end so you don't miss anything. And how beautiful was that? Madrid fans were ready for the derby. I'm sure when the players stepped onto the field, they appreciated that message. I want to see you as a champion. Asensio and Valverde in defense. The war is over. We're about to light it up. Carlo really did put out the strongest lineup at the moment without any experiments. Back to Valverde, and he played really well tonight. We'll talk about that soon. And also Asensio in central defense. That's always a joy for the fans. And in the 4th minute, at the very beginning of the Madrid derby, Rodrygo made everyone jump to their feet. Not only did he score this goal, but he did it in a very beautiful style. He slipped, "I'm staying if you thought I intended to leave Madrid." And that's his 5th goal in this season's Champions League. And he finally broke a 9-match goal drought. Yeah, he also made it into the top 5 players in Madrid's history who have scored 25 goals in the Champions League. By the way, Vinny Jude has 28 goals. And of course, we have to mention who provided the assist to Rodrygo. It was Valverde, and how subtle was that? He traced the ball's trajectory to cut through and slice through the opponent's midfield. Feet understood my movements very well. I moved inside and kicked with my left foot. If I can do it in practice, I can do it in matches too. And how Valverde worked professionally in defense. You noted this, you saw this. And maybe when Carlo said that Valverde is the best defender in the world, he wasn't joking. Maybe it's true. That's actually true. Look, on the 27th minute, Uruguay saves Madrid. The conceded goal and the reaction of Atletico's head coach shows the disappointment they felt with Valverde's performance on the right, and basically based on the French referee's decision. In my opinion, there were enough reasons to call for a penalty. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. I'm really curious. I'll read everything. Well, unfortunately, Madrid conceded on the 32nd minute. Alvarez, who once wanted to be a Madridista, came to Madrid. Now he plays for Atletico. Well, it was a great hit. Nothing can be done about it. Of course, you can't blame Thibaut Courtois, but there is one player who got a good beating from the fans after Alvarez scored. This is, as you understand, Camavinga. Moving. Damn it, mistakes can be very expensive. Lazy performance all season. He lost that determination in the tackles. Camavinga, the biggest disappointment of this season. 40-year-old Modric has been twice as good as him this season, and that's just incredible. He hasn't played a single good game this season. He's the best player on Atletico. What a terrible player. And I immediately went to check the player ratings for the Madrid match in the Madrid fans app. You can also download it for yourself. It's really convenient. You'll find the link in the description of this video. Indeed, Camavinga got the lowest rating, just a point, and overall had a bad match. It's not just about that goal where he didn't put in the effort, but also in other aspects of his game. For out of 6 duels lost, only 1 tackle, and no proper progression. The ball is forward. It was, indeed, a bad match for the French midfielder. Valverde and Rodrygo, on the other hand, had a good match, both scoring points. And without a doubt, the best one that evening was Brahim. 3 tackles, 4 interceptions, and, of course, the winning goal. So tilts and strikes beautifully into the far post. And that's just fantastic. What a sweet reaction from Carlo on the bench. And there's Brahim's emotional reaction. He's flying over the barriers to the Madrid fans, and it's joyful madness. You can watch forever. You can't say that about Brahim. He's an undisputed starter, but he's really important for us. It is not true that Brahim will return to the bench in the next match. He's an important player, and will come on when I decide to put him in. These are Carlo's words before the match, and here's what happened before the goal. Carlo actually called Brahim over and was insisting on something to him. Maybe he was explaining how to score the goal or how to play better in that situation. In any case, it really worked. The coach and the player made a deal, after which Brahim executed it and ran over to the bench to celebrate together and mark that goal. It's a lovely sight, and that goal turned out to be the winning one. But there was something else in this match. And we're going to talk about that emotional moment now too. Let's listen to what Brahim said after the final whistle. Playing here is incredible. I always say that. When you wear this jersey, you have to give it your all. The goal was great, but it's still not over. We have the second leg coming up, and we have to give it our all again. So what was that emotional moment involving Brahim? As you guessed, this is a conflict situation between a Madrid player and the head coach of Atletico. The backstory of this conflict episode lies in Diego Simeone's pre-match press conference. What did Simeone say before the match against Madrid? I assume they'll try to make up for the loss. Jude. will be placed in that position along with Modric and Tchouaméni. There's also a chance for Brahim, but I don't think he'll play, because obviously there's a certain pattern that keeps repeating, and maybe they'll play like that. This is Simeone's speculation about what Madrid's lineup will look like for the Madrid derby. Nothing offensive to Brahim. He just suggested that Brahim wouldn't be starting in the lineup, but that really struck a nerve with the Madrid player. And when he scored that awesome goal at the start of the second half, he definitely lost it. And he snapped at the head coach of Atletico. He was shouting, "Speak now, speak now." He said it yesterday, and he's saying it now. It's no surprise that any words can hit a nerve with ambitious footballers. Brahim is an ambitious footballer. He wants to play in the starting lineup of Madrid. And when the opposing coach says like that he doesn't belong in the starting lineup and he scores, these emotions are very understandable. At least they make sense to me. Leave a comment on how you reacted to this episode. But Sergio Ramos went even further and got tougher on Instagram in the comments. After that victory already happened, he wrote, "It's always too easy to dominate this little club. This is, of course, humiliating for Atletico. But again, it's a big game. It's emotions. It's normal. But when the emotions subside and there's the return match of the 1-8 finals of the Champions League, we need to be as focused and disciplined as possible again." And it was Carlo who reacted calmly to this first game at the Bernabeu. The game was even and the quality of both teams was very high. This is a 1-8 final match, but it could have been a semi-final or a final. We are not happy to play this match against Atletico, and I don't think Atletico are happy to play against us either. Either way, a 2-1 win. I congratulate you, Madrid fans, on this success. We took a good step toward the quarterfinals of the Champions League, and I also want to congratulate you on the milestone match because Madrid was the first to reach the mark of 500 matches in the Champions League. This is a great royal club that we love and are proud of. What will be the response to the game? Of course, a draw would suit us, but psychologically, playing for a draw is very bad. So, the players and coaches of our team need to focus on winning first and foremost. I think the match will be open again. There will be goals again. Both teams will score. There should be a lot of goals. Perfect bet. In this match, both teams will score, and there will be more than 2.5 goals. If you want to play along with me, here is the promo code on your screen. Take it, follow the link in the pinned comment, register in 1 minute, and real money will be in your account. Play with me. Let's believe in Madrid as we move forward for the Champions League trophy. Thanks to everyone who watched this video till the end. If you liked it, give it a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. Here, we cheer for Madrid, and everything will be great for us this season. Goodbye.